Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is that time to share what I got for the Sephora VIB sale. So far, I have only placed one order. I feel like I'm gonna stick to that, which will be a record, I will say. But I do feel like I really got everything that I wanted on the first go around. It's some goodies. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. I have one random that isn't skincare or makeup, and that is the Sephora Daily Clean Refresh Daily Brush Cleaner. Now, I did not get this for my kit. I don't really use brush cleaner for my kit. I have separate sets of brushes for every single client. One brush does not touch more than one face, but I do like to have a bottle on my vanity to, maybe wash a brush, an eye brush in particular, in between colors, or like the brush that I prime my eyes with can get kind of gunky sometimes. So every couple of days I will want to wash that without doing a deep clean. So I like to have a bottle of some kind of brush cleaner on my vanity. I chose this because it's Sephora brand. It was very reasonably priced to begin with, and Sephora brand products are 30% off. So I was like, it's really a no-brainer. It's a very large size. It's 6.75 fluid ounces. So it's just kind of a random, it's not exactly exciting, but it was in my haul, so I wanted to share that. All right, so let's hop into some makeup. Actually, I did buy one skincare product, and it's one that I told y'all I was gonna buy, and it's just an additional backup of my Supergoop Mineral MatteScreen sunscreen. This is my 4th tube, I think, and I just like to have one on backup, especially with the upcoming summer season. With it being hotter, I feel like this is one I'm going to reach for a lot if I'm wearing makeup, because it sits so well under makeup and it really does keep the skin a little bit more mattified than all of my other SPFs. So definitely wanted a backup of that. That's the only skincare I got. Now we can jump into makeup. And y'all know I can't do a haul without a foundation. Have I ever done a Sephora VIB haul where I didn't get a foundation? I don't think so. And this time I got two. So the first one I got is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Matte Foundation. So really pretty packaging, frosted container. I have not tried I don't think I've tried the Givenchy Prisme Libre original, which I guess is not as matte. Maybe I tried a sample, I don't know. But I wanted to give this one a try again because the upcoming season where it's a little bit hotter, I tend to reach for matte foundations a little bit more in the summer, and I wanted to give this one a try. I have worn this once and I really liked it. Upon first impression, it to me is very similar to the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra. I'm gonna have to wear it a little bit more to see if it is exactly on par, because that one is just a favorite foundation of mine and probably forever will be. But upon first use, it was very similar. So I got the shade, y'all, this shade name, I thought it had an actual shade name. I am only seeing a number, but it's 3N250. And they don't have names. It's just numbers. So I got 3N250. Now, the next foundation I got, I have had quite a few of you tell me I need to try out. And I feel like every time I went on the Sephora website or the actual brand's website or anywhere where I felt like I could get this, they were always out of my shade. I think because it was very popular when it first launched. But I was finally able to get my hands on the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. The Shiseido Synchro Skin OG, like the first one to my knowledge, that was probably like 4 or 5 years ago, I went through 2 bottles of that. And y'all know how I am about foundation. How I am about foundation now is how I've always been about foundation. I have lots to choose from. It's my favorite. So for me to go through not 1, but 2 bottles of a foundation shows you how much I absolutely loved it. And then they came out with I guess the last one, not the self-setting, but the one that basically fixes itself throughout the day. Y'all, what is that called? This is gonna drive me crazy. Self-refreshing foundation. I did not like that one. Tried it, wasn't a fan at all, did not keep it. So I guess I was a little hesitant too to try this because I felt like everything since the original just didn't meet my expectations. But this is what I have on today. It's the first time I've worn it, so I've only had it on for like an hour. Can't speak to obviously how I feel about it altogether until I wear it a few different days. But I got the shade 320 Pine, which is the shade that I was in the Self Refreshing. And I don't think that they had the same names in the original Synchro Skin. I would have to go back and look. But this color works out for me, and we will see how it goes upon first application. I mean, I like it. I didn't use very much. It gave me good coverage. It seems to be sitting well, but again, I haven't had it on all day. So definitely one that I will be chatting more with y'all about. If you want a separate review of either one of these, let me know down in the comment section below. I did get a new concealer, and I did not have any plans to get a new concealer until I believe it was Rosie commented on my recommendations video saying that she was going to get the Lawless concealer. I did not even know. I mean, is it new? I didn't even know Lawless had a concealer. And I'm going to be quite honest, I am not the biggest fan of Lawless complexion products. They haven't worked out the best for me. The very first one was better than this last one that came out. It does say new, so that makes me feel a little bit better because I was thinking maybe I just saw it and like wrote it off because it's just not a brand that's worked for me all that well in the past when it comes to complexion. But when I saw her comment, I went to look at it and I'm like, I'm going to try it. So this is the Conceal the Deal Full Coverage Concealer. I got the shade Ballet, and I have worn it twice. The first day I wore it, I will say I was actually pretty impressed. I have it on today as well, so we're going to, use it with different correctors, see how it wears throughout the day with everything. But the shade I got is great. Now, I will say I can't stand the applicator. I think it's trying to be a doe foot, and I can see a little bit of a doe foot on the side. But I hope it comes across how much product comes out on this. It's almost like when I first pulled it out and saw, I thought it was a paddle, like a paddle attachment versus a doe foot, because it's just so much product. So I don't love that, but it's definitely not something that makes it not workable. So got that. So far, so good. I'll use that in my playing with new makeup video for sure. I got a powder, and this is another one that a few of y'all have told me I have to get. It is the Saie Air Set Radiant Loose Setting Powder. And I got the shade Translucent. So it comes in this packaging, really sleek, kind of, squatty, skinny packaging. And then it does have, a cover that you twist and then get the product out. So I have been using this the past 3 days with 3 different foundations. And again, so far so good. When I first swatched it, I was like, I don't know, because it has a little bit of shimmer effect to it. And I was like, I have not, since the original La Mer powder, have not found a powder that has that effect to it that I have liked. And so I was a little apprehensive to try it out, especially with a more luminous foundation, but it actually didn't put any more luminosity onto my skin like I thought it would. So again, so far so good. I've only used it a few days. More to come on that. And then I got 3 eyeshadows, one of which is the Sephora collection. I haven't even opened this yet. I have a couple of Sephora collection eyeshadows in my kit, like the singles. And then I've tried a couple and they've been really bad. So I don't like to go overboard, but with the 30% off and them only being $9 to start with, I was like, what's it really gonna hurt to try it? So this is Soft Suede. You have a way that you can open the bottom and depot these, but that's the color. It is like a shimmer shade. Let me swatch it real quick. It's pretty. It's like it definitely has more pink swatched than it does in the pan. It looks more beige, almost gunmetal in the pan, and then it definitely has some pink attributes to it when swatched. It's actually really pretty. It's not as like opaque and pigmented as I thought it was gonna be, but we'll see how it works on the eyes. And I got 2 other eyeshadows. I did not get any palettes. Y'all, I looked and just none of them were speaking to me. I lie. As I'm sitting here, I realize that I meant to mention at the beginning of the video, props to Sephora for their shipping this sale. Now, I don't know how it is as the sale is going on and they're getting busier and getting, more orders as they go along, but I actually placed my order Thursday night when it started, which was 11 o'clock my time because I was still up and I was like, I might as well place it. It was at my house on Saturday morning. So it was not even a full 48 hours and I got my order, and I was going to pay for expedited shipping, but it wasn't an option when I went to go check out. So I was like, oh man, am I even going to get this before the sale ends so that I could do a haul video? But came very fast. But for some reason, one of the products was not included. They shipped it separate. It is supposed to get here today, just not in time for me to film this video. So I will put a picture of it. It is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Face and Eye Bronzer and Highlight Palette. Now, do I need this? Absolutely not. I don't need a single thing I got. Let's be real. The reason I got this, and some people will be like, oh yeah, it'd be great for your kit. And it probably would, but I don't need it. I have all the bronzers I need, all the palettes that I need in my kit. I got it for eyeshadow, which it does say face and eye, bronzer and eye. What does it say? Face and eye. So I just thought it would be an amazing go-to brown eyeshadow palette. And then it has the couple of shimmer shades, smaller shimmer shades that are like highlight, which I'm like, I don't know if I would use them as highlight. I'll see, but I can envision them being beautiful eyeshadows. So that's why I got that. It's just not here yet. So I did get a technical eyeshadow palette for me. But other than that, I didn't see anything that either I didn't already have or that really spoke to me. I know I said I wanted the soft cashmere from Dior, but I decided against it. The sale is not over. But I did get 2 individual cream shadows, one of which I have on today. This is the RMS Beauty Eyelights. And they came out, they're fairly new. They're the ones that come in these little kind of aluminum squeeze tubes. I will say that a lot of the reviews were on the bad side for the packaging, because this is the type of container that every time you open it, it does have a tendency to squeeze out product that you don't want. So far that hasn't happened, but I can envision it happening. And then it also comes with this little, component that you can put on the bottom and press the product up as you use more of it. But again, this is what I have on. It's all I have on my eyes except for a matte crease shade, and the same matte crease shade is underneath my eyes. So I just have 2 shades. This is the shade Sunbeam, which, are you surprised that I chose the peach color? Y'all know it's my favorite, but you can see all the way back here just how pretty that is and how it catches the light so nicely. So again, I do have it on my eyes. I much prefer this with not using a brush and applying it with the finger, because that sounded bad. A finger. I find it just applies much less patchy, much smoother, much more even. It's just the way to go, in my opinion, because this is the second time I've worn it. Today, I put it on with, just tapping it on with my ring finger versus using a brush the last time I wore it, and I much prefer how it applied today. The color is very pretty. I like it by itself, which I'm wearing today. The other day that I wore it as a base for another eyeshadow, and it worked great that way as well. So if you have any other favorite colors, let me know, because I do really like this. I feel like they're very easy, and I feel like in the summer, it'd be just super simple wash of color on the lids, stick on some mascara, and be good to go. And then the other individual kind of cream shadow I got, it's actually a liquid shadow. This is the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable Liquid Shadow in Nearly Neutral. So like most Rare Beauty products, I really like the packaging. I just feel like there's a little bit something different with every one of their products. So see, it has the normal, like almost lip glossy tube, and then it is flat on this side. So this is the shade, like I said, Nearly Neutral. I have not tried this yet. I haven't even swatched it, but yes, this is exactly what I was wanting. This is, like, to me, the epitome of a smoked out, matte, neutral eye look. I love shadows like this. I will use concealers like this a lot, like a darker concealer as a base for a smoky eye or all by itself on clients. But this is a beautiful, neutral, somewhat rosy shade, a little bit of brown, exactly what I wanted. It has really good reviews. So again, if you know of any other colors, if you personally have other colors that you like, let me know, because I think I'm absolutely gonna love this. I will use that in my Playing with New Makeup video as well. So that is all the makeup and skincare that I got, and I got 2 fragrances. Again, y'all know I'm probably not gonna do a VIB sale without getting at least 1 fragrance. This time I got 2. One is a full size, one is a travel size. The full size is the Givenchy L'Entrée. I'm from Nashville, not from France. I have to say it every time because somebody will say something about my pronunciation. But this is the Rouge, Eau de Parfum Rouge. This is the bottle it comes in. I did get the biggest size. It's absolutely stunning. I love this color. It's like a dark cherry, just very elegant looking color. But this has Mandy written all over it when I looked at the notes. Now, both of these are blind buys. Okay, the Accords say on Fragrantica that they are warm, spicy, white floral, woody, tuberose, citrus, patchouli, earthy, animalic, and powdery. I get a smokiness right off the bat, and I think that's coming a little bit from the ginger because on the top it is ginger blood orange. In the middle it's tuberose, jasmine, and pimento leaf, and the dry down is sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. This is a smoky sandalwood patchouli with a little bit of blood orange. It's good. It is good. It has amazing reviews, and that's why I felt comfortable with the reviews and the notes of blind buying this, and I'm so glad I did. I have worn it. It's not the longest lasting fragrance on me. In fact, the next one lasts twice as long, but the fact that it smells like it smells and it's just right up my alley, I could care less. I'll just respray. It's so good. It's very, I don't quite know that I'm going to be able to pull this off in the summer, but I think all the other seasons I could definitely do it, especially on like a spring night. It might be a little too much for the summer, but I'm going to try because it smells so good. So that is the L'Entrée by Givenchy, and it is the Rouge edition. And then finally, the last thing I purchased is a fragrance that is in a travel spray, but y'all, I have this on today. I have worn it for the past 3 days, and it's so beautiful. This is from Nest, and it is Golden Nectar. Now, I believe this is the newest addition to the Nest fragrances. Before I really got into fragrances, I still had a large collection of Nest because they were scents that I enjoyed. I felt like each one was something that I liked. Even though I'm not a huge floral person, I still liked their floral scents. Even though I'm not a huge green person, I liked their green scents. It's since it always spoke to me and was like, yes, I like you. They always lasted a long time on me. So I saw this one and I saw the notes on Sephora, and then I looked it up on Fragrantica. The main accords are powdery, musky, vanilla, amber, floral, sweet, leather, soft, spicy, and animalic. The notes are orchid, vanilla, amber, musk, and suede. Now I'm going to tell you, I get so much tuberose in this perfume. I cannot believe it is not listed. I really can't. To me, this is, and I don't want to say this it's not a linear scent to me. Well, I mean, kind of is, but not in a bad way. To me, this is tuberose and vanilla with maybe a little bit of amber. That is what I get. Tuberose is not listed, vanilla and amber are, but I get such a strong tuberose scent, and tuberose is one of, I'm not a floral person, but it is probably, it's probably tied with tiare flower as my favorite floral notes in perfume. It is one that you either like or you don't. I happen to be one that I absolutely love it. And I'm getting a strong sense of that in this perfume. And it lasts forever. I had it on, last night before, and AC came up to give me a hug before bed, mind you, and I hadn't resprayed this. And she was like, oh, you smell good. And I'm like, right? It's Golden Nectar. It lasts forever. And it's like, I've said it so many times, but if y'all haven't watched any of my fragrance videos, then maybe you haven't heard me say, I do not wear perfume for other people. I wear it for myself. That is how I feel like fragrance should be intended to wear. And I am in a bubble of tuberose vanilla all day with this, and I absolutely love it. So I'm so happy with both of my blind buy fragrance choices. And that wraps it up. That is my Sephora VIB haul. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I will have everything listed and linked down below. As always, I use affiliate links, so thank you so much to those who choose to use them and support my channel. If you have any questions, let me know, and let me know what your favorite thing was that you picked up during the sale, because it's still going on. We still have 4 or 5 days to shop, so who knows? Maybe I will take one more order. Only time will tell, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. I hope you're all staying happy, healthy, safe, and sane, and that most of all, you go out and have a very blessed day.